a little bit. But anyways, going back to 8th grade online learning. Just a reminder, this will be a practice quiz. Many of you already started your practice quiz. I think I have 29 of you all that already started doing it, which is something I'm really proud of you all. Some of y'all got good grades. Some of y'all didn't get good grades. I don't understand why you couldn't get a good grade. If my PowerPoint slide was already there, but it's okay. It was a practice quiz, so to see how you guys did and how you feel. All right, moving on. We're going on to my next slide. So please tell your classmates. Some of you all that already have Google Classroom, you can see my this PowerPoint or this video. I'm sorry, because you already registered. But please spread the message, guys. Try to take a photo of this. Send the codes to your homeroom classmates. Right now, right now I'm doing this video like at Sunday at 10 at night. I have about 60 kids registered, which is good. But we still need another 63 more kids to register. So try to tell your homeroom kids to register as fast as possible if they haven't already. Those are the codes for every homeroom. So please remind your fellow classmates about this, all right? So when do we meet for class? So my class is scheduled for 11 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. That's when I will be available. Now, I would only be available through Google Classroom. So you want to put a question in the chat box. I will always respond to all those questions. I'm not going to be doing live. I just think there's too many things that can go wrong when we're doing live. Maybe your brother in the background is with a diaper or with an underwear. Or maybe, your family's walking around without a shirt. I don't know. I just want to make sure that we keep it professional as possible. We are learning from home, so a lot of things can happen on a live chat. So I'm probably not going to be doing live chat. Like anything that we do is going to be like this. I'm going to record my voice over PowerPoint. You get to see it on YouTube. I think that's the best way to do it, but I am not going to be going live, unless you guys really want to and I can trust you. Maybe I'll do it once a week, but I'm more than likely not going to be doing live chat with y'all. I'll be doing, messaging with y'all from 11 to 11:45. Also, we have 1:30 to 3:45 is my office hour, so I'll still be available during that time. But you know what? Every day from 8 in the morning all the way to 4, I will be available for you all. Please respect our times. I understand that you're at home, but after 4 o'clock, please respect our teachers' times. If we don't respond to you, it's because we have families. We have things to do at home. But we will always be available for you all from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. All right, moving on. So how will we communicate? So ways to communicate with Mr. Delgado is from, like I said, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Google Classroom chat. You will be muted if you say something inappropriate, and a parent phone call. So I already muted like a couple of people from my homeroom. I'm gonna say them. I muted Ethan. I know he didn't say anything inappropriate. I muted Sebastian from my homeroom. Ruben. I'm about to mute Daniel. I know they're not saying anything inappropriate, but I just want to let you guys know that the group chat or just to send messages on Google Classroom is to be professional. You ask questions, you be professional as possible. This isn't like a live chat with your friends where you guys can say whatever you want. This is a school setting, so I want to make sure I set that expectation with y'all. I'm going to unmute them, but I want to let you know that if you do something inappropriate in the group chat in Google Classroom, I will mute you and I will call your parents to let them know what you're doing. Once again, so please be respectful as possible. Just be as professional as you can as you're in the classroom. No inappropriate language. Be professional as possible. I'm telling you right now. So like I said, I'm going to unmute them, but until then, I'm going to leave it like that. So I'm letting you guys know in the future, don't say anything inappropriate. It is only for questions or concerns that you answer or you ask questions in Google Classroom chat. All right, moving on. Remind. This is my Remind app. My Remind app code. So once again, it's at B6FK7F. So once again, tell this to your teammates as well if they want to text me through Remind. I already have Remind. This is my code. Start downloading it. Shout out to Tony. I saw him add me. So once again, if you want to communicate to me, you can either communicate through Google Classroom or Remind. Ways not to communicate with Mr. Delgado. Now, emails are really good, but since we are doing online learning, I have gotten so many emails from, my teachers, from my principal, my administrators, my leaders, Tom Torkelson, the founders of our school, headquarters from IDEA. It's ridiculous. I have too many emails, guys. So I feel bad, but I'm only going to be looking at the emails that are super important, and that's what I'm saying. Emails are probably not the best way to reach me. I would recommend that you use Google Classroom or Remind. That's probably the best way I would communicate with y'all. Live video chat, like I said, it's too risky. I think a lot of things can go wrong. I feel like, somebody can be without a shirt during my lesson, like a man or a boy, whatever. And I'm just trying to tell you, I'm being realistic. I'm a realistic person, and I feel like that can happen. I know that one of my friends that teaches in Nashville had a live chat with one of their students, and their male student had like their shirt off during the chat. Like, that's super inappropriate. So once again, I'm not going to do that unless I can trust you, unless I get good feedback from my other teachers that are teaching you and they're having live footage, then I will do it. But other than that, I probably will not be doing live chat with you. It's too risky, and I obviously need a job, and I don't want to risk my job for that. All right, so once again, be professional as possible. All right, either in group chats, anything type of chatting, any type of live chat with your other teachers, I need you guys to be as professional as possible. I understand you're learning from home, but you still need to be a respectable professional student in the classroom. Pretend you're still in the classroom, all right? So that's my expectation for that. Moving on. How will students be learning history content? So how I'm going to do it, Delgado will record himself explaining his PowerPoint just like I'm doing right now, and I will upload videos on my YouTube channel, which I'm going to be doing every single time. I'm going to copy and paste the YouTube video link on Google Classroom so students can get access. So for instance, Monday, you already have a PowerPoint, you have a quiz, you have this video you can look over. That's the way it's going to be most of the time. I'm always going to put a video so you guys understand the expectation. You can always pause it. You can always rewind it. It's a really good way to communicate with y'all. Once Delgado completes Unit 7, he will be using IXL so students can complete unit review skills on this online program. I understand that you're already familiar with it because you use it for Miss Rodriguez in math class. So it won't be anything different. So after you finish Unit 7, which I believe I have like 4 or 5 more lessons to teach you all. So hopefully next week we can start using IXL. But for this week, we're going to be finishing up Unit 7. All right, starting tomorrow, I will be teaching you about the last battle of the Civil War in tomorrow's lesson. Okay. All right, moving on. How will Delgado measure if I am learning? So once again, quizzes. These quizzes go into the grade. These quizzes will go into the grade book. So yes. So once again, the big question is. Usually after every YouTube video uploaded, you will be required to complete a quiz on Google Classroom. Like I said, I already have 29 of you already submit your exam or your quiz. It's not an exam, it's a little quiz. For the most part, everybody got hundreds, for the exception of a handful of kids that didn't look at the PowerPoint. They just answered questions without looking at it. But it's okay. It's a trial and error. I'm not going to take it for a grade. It was more for practice run and see if you guys can familiarize yourself with it. But starting tomorrow on Tuesday, you're going to be having quizzes over that. All right. So Tuesday, you'll be having your exit tickets like you just did for this quiz. Anyways, second week. Also, this first week, I'm opening up these quizzes until Sunday, 11:59 p.m. All right. So that's when the quizzes will close. But starting next week, second week, I'm not gonna. Once my class is over at 11:45, my exit tickets close at that time. So if you guys are not waking up on time, or you guys are being lazy, you're not, putting your 2 cents in it. I mean, you're gonna have a 0 in the grade book. So if you didn't log in and you didn't do your quiz, your exit ticket, that's gonna count against you in the grade book. So you have to start getting yourself accustomed to it's a real school day, because like I said, I will be putting this in the grade book. So this week, only this week, it's always going to be closed at Sunday. But starting next week, all right, all your quizzes or exit tickets I assigned to you the day of, they're going to close when my period ends. And my period ends at 11:45 a.m. So once again, start getting used to waking up early like it's a regular school day. You have your modules, you have your lessons. My lessons are not going to be so difficult. They're going to be very easy. You look at your PowerPoint, look at the video. Do your quiz, have the YouTube video open while you're doing your quiz so you can rewind and pass forward just in case you need to. That'll be the easiest way to get good grades on my exit tickets, all right, which you'll be doing on Google Classroom. Those will be your quizzes there. Moving on, we'll be also using IXL. Delgado will be informing you when he assigns skills on it. So more than likely after we complete Unit 7, which it's next week, not this week coming up, but the following, we will be starting off our review for the entire year. Now moving on. How will Delgado check attendance? So students will be assigned a quiz on Google Classroom every day, and this is how I will check attendance. Like I said, I already had 29 kids that did the quiz. That means I already had 29 kids that attended my class. That's how I will be checking attendance. Next thing, also IXL allows me to see who is doing my objectives. So this will be another way for Mr. Delgado to check daily attendance. So it lets me know if you are doing your modules on IXL, how much time you're spending on it, if you're doing them, if you're not doing them, how long it takes you. If I see that you're obviously doing them really, really quickly and you're getting good grades, you're going to be red flagged as cheating. So I'm letting you guys know. I understand it's very, very easy to cheat online, but I'm letting you know that you are going to have a mock, like a real star. It's not going to be for the district. It's going to be for me, and I will be testing you. So if you want to cheat, go ahead and cheat. But when it comes to that test, you're not going to be able to cheat on that. So once again, try to do your best by yourself. It's going to help you a lot more. So once again, use these videos. Have it open when you're doing my quizzes online. It's going to help you get better grades. So once again, there should be no reason why you need to cheat. All right, it's common sense, like one of my students said in one of the group chat or on the Google Classroom. But anyways, moving on, going on to my exit ticket. So make sure you complete the quiz on Google Classroom. Click on the link below or type it out, or it's already there on Google Classroom. You can just click on it and you can start doing your quiz. Like I said, I recommend that you have this video open, maybe on your laptop. If you don't have a laptop, look over the video multiple times. After you feel comfortable, take the quiz. It's very easy, straight to the point. So like I said, it's just a practice. But starting on Tuesday all the way to Friday, you're going to have those quizzes will go in the grade book for grades. So please tell your classmates to make sure they attend class. Like if they don't attend at one bit and you know who your classmates are, just let them know that they're going to have to probably be retained for next year because they're not doing anything. Like this is like a real legit class. It's because we're online doesn't mean you don't come in and you don't do anything. Like you have to do something, guys. If you don't do anything, I have no grades to give you. That means you will probably be retained. So like I said, it's going to be like 8 in the morning all the way to 4 p.m. You're going to be having classes. So once again, please tell your classmates to add me on Google Classroom, or not, they might be in danger of not passing next year. All right, well, thank you guys. Can't wait to talk to you guys or see the group chat in a bit. Bye, guys. Later. Bye-bye.